ancient Vedic and post-Vedic religious culture revolved around yajna or sacrifice as the core practice of Dharma, the principle of cosmos order and sustenance. Through sacrificial rites, humans connected the three spheres of existence: nature, humanity, and divinity. This tradition found legal affirmation in the Dharmashastras, the prescriptive text that guided life's practices according to one's varna and ashrama. Among these, Manusmriti, also known as Manavadharmashastra, emerged as the most influential text in Brahmanical orthodoxy. In its fifth chapter, the Manusmriti provides guidelines on proper and improper foods for the twice born, that is, those initiated into Vedic study. This section, both prescriptive and ambiguous, alternates between sanctioning and condemning meat consumption. Commentators like the 10th century scholar Medhatithi have long debated this ambiguity. Initially, the chapter recounts earlier times when animal sacrifice was sanctioned for Brahmins to perform yajnas or feed dependents. These acts, it states, were in accordance with divine law, linking sacrificial rites to cosmic prosperity. The text emphasizes that meat eating outside of these sacrificial contexts is akin to the rule of fiends. Manu warns that violating these rules invites karmic repercussions, where one is condemned to suffer as many times as there were hairs on the animal that was killed. Despite this, the Manusmriti hints at a shift towards ahimsa or nonviolence. It suggests an alternative to animal sacrifice, making replicas of animals using butter or flour. This substitution, when performed with proper rituals and mantras, aligns with the sacrificial tradition while abstaining from harm. Manu warns that slaughter for futile reasons invites grave consequences, including repeated deaths in future lives. The Manusmriti introduces a paradox. It affirms that propriety of sacrificial animal killing while simultaneously emphasizing the sanctity of life. It claims that the animals killed in sacrifice attain superior rebirths and the process is divinely sanctioned, transforming killing into an act of non killing. Yet the text promotes restraint, hinting at vegetarianism as a higher virtue. The most striking endorsement of ahimsa appears later in this chapter. Manu declares that those who participate in the cycle of meat, whether by slaughtering, selling, cooking, or eating, are all equally guilty. The Manusmriti extols abstention from meat as yielding benefits equivalent to performing the grand Ashwamedha Yajna, a ritual involving numerous animal sacrifices. It acknowledges that eating meat, drinking liquor, and engaging in sex are natural actions but asserts that refraining from them brings greater spiritual rewards. Through these passages, the Manusmriti offers a spectrum of moralities. It accommodates sacrificial practices rooted in ritual morality, while endorsing an ascetic morality favoring non-violence and abstention. By doing so, it reflects the inclusivity of the tradition, allowing space for diverse propensities and choices while gently guiding individuals towards higher ideals. Ultimately, the Manusmriti appeals to reason and self restraint, encouraging individuals to recognize the deeper value of ahimsa. In doing so, it reveals an ancient acknowledgement of humanity's capacity for ethical reasoning and the importance for upholding dharma for the greater good.